because I have those eyes to see, I'm gonna read the Quran and dismantle it. Many Muslims during that time reached out to me via YouTube. Many followers of mine are Muslim and said, hey, give it a shot. I said, no worries. I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna find the devil in your book.
When he said, when he beware of the day when Allah will assemble the messengers and say, what was the response you received? Oh man, to me that's so deep due to the fact that all the prophets, all the messengers that God has sent have been brutally killed. I'm getting tongue twisted.
Guys, like I said on the previous video, there's something about the Quran being recited. It just makes everything make sense. It just resonates with you. I don't know how, but you resonate with it when the Quran is being recited.
And that just resonated with me. Like I said, pretty much all the messengers, they've been killed. And I was just thinking about that as the video kept playing. I'm like, oh.
يوم يجمع الله الرسل فيقول ماذا أجبتم قالوا لا علم لنا إنك أنت علام الغيوب إذ قال الله يا عيسى ابن مريم اذكر نعمتي عليك وعلى والدتك إذ أيدتك بروح القدس.
Yeah, I noted the pure spirit line as well because that made me think of the Holy Spirit, but it also made me think of like Christ consciousness, Yep. So, and that's how we feel and how we've always felt like Jesus was created as a being by God to have that pure spirit, basically be what we all can be when we cut off all the darkness and we're only with God and only allow what God has in store for us and don't allow anything else.
So yet again you see the focus shifting to God, because it was not Jesus that made himself speak in the cradle, but it was of course the gifts, the blessings of God in this case.
وإذ تخلق من الطين كهيئة الطير بإذني فتنفخ فيها فتكون طيرا بإذني وتبرئ الأكمه والأبرص بإذني وإذ تخرج الموتى بإذني.
Whoa. What he just said now, that Jesus healed all those who had leprosy. Jesus restored the blind, he restored their sight. And Allah is saying all of that you did through my permission.
So yet again, as you can see, all of those powers that Jesus possessed, he only had through the permission of God himself. God, the creator of all, and he of course decides who gets what.
It was going on and saying, remember I supported you with the pure spirit and healed the blind and brought forth the dead. And gave you permission to do so. And when I heard that, I was wondering if that is like the Holy Spirit that they talk about in Christianity. And it's just a reminder that everything is through God and through God's permission.
Channel ini dikelola oleh Han dan istrinya Kelly, pasangan non-muslim yang aktif mereaksi video bertema Islam. Sikap terbuka dan ketulusan mereka menyentuh hati. Mereka menyimak, merenung, dan terkadang ikut terbawa haru. Jangan lupa untuk mengunjungi dan mendukung channel Han Meditations.
So that's why a lot of times I say that we are a part of God, because God works literally through us, because God can't be contained. God is so great. Allah is so great. He is beyond our comprehension. He is within all of us, around all of us, and can be anything at any given time. We can't just allow ourselves to think in Allah just in just one way. This is the all great, almighty being.
It was not the will of Jesus to do those things. It wasn't just out of the blue, hey, let me just do this. It was permitted and it was permissible by the will of the Almighty Allah. Let's continue.
And indeed, there are a lot of miracles that Jesus performed, that his father gave him the power so that he could perform, as in give sight to the blind, heal the sick, raise the dead. And indeed, God is worthy of all praises. God is to be praised, right?
وإذ كففت بني إسرائيل عنك إذ جئتهم بالبينات فقال الذين كفروا منهم إن هذا إلا سحر مبين.
And those who disbelieved among them said, this is not but obvious magic. This is absolutely correct. Even some Jews to this very day will claim that Jesus was just a magician.
وَإِذْ أَوْحَيْتُ إِلَى الْحَوَارِيِّينَ أَنْ آمِنُوا بِي وَبِرَسُولِي قَالُوا آمَنَّا.
Yep. He did say that, like I said at the beginning of the video, at the River Jordan. This is my son, hear ye him, right? This is my messenger, hear ye him. So I agree with that. Let's continue though.
Jesus is a prophet, and everything that Jesus could do was from Allah. It's because of Allah. All the miracles he could do was from Allah, and all the miracles from all the prophets, they were all from Allah.
Amna adalah seorang muslimah asal Islandia. Di usia ke-21 tahun, tepatnya pada 3 Januari tahun 2017, ia memilih jalan Islam sebagai keyakinannya, sebuah pilihan penuh keberanian di tengah lingkungan yang tidak mudah. Silakan kunjungi channel Amna dan berikan dukungan dari hati.
So many amazing things that Jesus did with the permission from Allah. All the abilities that Jesus could do was all from Allah. Like bringing people from dead, that's from Allah. That's what Allah did.
وَإِذْ أَوْحَيْتُ إِلَى الْحَوَارِيِّينَ أَنْ آمِنُوا بِي وَبِرَسُولِي قَالُوا آمَنَّا وَاشْهَدْ بِأَنَّنَا مُسْلِمُونَ.
They said, we have believed, so bear witness that indeed we are Muslims. And this is very interesting to me. This was extremely interesting to find out that Muslims essentially just means in submission to Allah.
Bobby, seorang pria yang dulu sangat membenci Islam, pernah dalam amarahnya, ia berkata akan membaca Al-Quran hanya untuk membuktikan bahwa isinya berasal dari setan. Namun siapa sangka, niat awal yang keras itu justru membawanya ke lembutnya cahaya hidayah. Ia menyelami satu demi satu ayat. Ia tidak sekadar menonton, tapi menggali, menyimak, mempertanyakan, lalu menangis. Sampai akhirnya, pada tanggal 20 Maret tahun 2023, Bobby membaca syahadat, sebuah momen yang membuat jutaan orang terdiam dan terharu. Dialah bukti bahwa kebenaran tidak butuh dibela dengan marah, tapi cukup dibuka dan ia akan berbicara sendiri. Mari kunjungi channel Bobby's Perspective dan support saudara kita ini dengan sepenuh hati.
It simply means people that submitted their will to God, people that believe in the one creator of the universe. And this is why Muslims nowadays will of course claim that Jesus and his disciples were Muslims by that definition.
يستطيع ربك أن ينزل علينا مائدة من السماء قال اتقوا الله إن كنتم مؤمنين.
Without God, we are nothing. We should be grateful that God is a merciful God. God is not like man, because if God was like man, this whole earth would have been wiped off long ages ago, right? So God be praised, we glorify God.
قالوا نريد أن نأكل منها وتطمئن قلوبنا ونعلم أن قد صدقتنا